Tell me, please, what song are you dancing to?
This is America, but the house version.
The house version of This Is America. I see, I see. As you can tell, we're live, indirect, the dancing host. Yes.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Here to Help You. Listen, it's a good day. Do you know why?
Tell me.
410 was empty all the way up to Derry Road.
That is true.
It is never empty all the way up to Derry Road. 410 sucks. And today, we were just flying like, bing.
Until we hit Derry.
Until we hit Derry, but who cares? We were on time.
Yes.
We were here at 4:25, and that is a record for me.
Okay. Congratulations.
That, and we have some fun happening today. Like, you know what? Since we started back Here to Help You season 2, it's been pretty interesting. We've got a lot of love from the community, so we thank you guys.
Appreciate it so much.
We truly do. And today we have like a few things that we're doing. We have a special guest in today, but she's coming on next segment, and we have a giveaway.
Yay! Who wants gift? Who wants a gift?
And also, we have to talk about, I guess, some serious stuff at the end, but
Yeah, a little bit.
we're gonna keep it pretty light today. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little for those who haven't been watching the show.
Hold on, I need to join you with my serious face.
Honestly, who hasn't been watching the show? I don't know what your problem is. Stop hating. But it's okay, because today we're going to give you a flashback of some of our special guests.
Yes.
So let's start with the great Michael Williams, who I don't know if you guys got to saw this, but he's like, every time I look into him more, I'm just like, holy shit.
He's done a lot.
He's a huge person for our history in America.
Yeah, he's a walking encyclopedia and a wealth of knowledge that definitely people have to go out there and realize in regards to like his feats. I mean, we hear about the Stan Lathans, we hear about, of course, Def Comedy Jam and so on and so forth. But this man, if it wasn't for this man, there is no Def Comedy Jam.
There is no Def Comedy Jam. There probably wouldn't be a Martin. There wouldn't be a Sinbad. There wouldn't be a, keep going, D.L. Hughley. There wouldn't be a Arnez J.
Very good, nice. A lot of people don't remember Arnez, but yes.
I love Arnez J. He was hilarious.
The Spider-Man, right?
Not the Spider-Man, his brother. Remember his brother? I don't want to do it.
Just stop it.
He's very mean. Anyhow, let's go back and take a quick look at our friend Mr. Michael Williams had to say.
Then his last little comedy bit for that evening, I noticed he had grabbed this dark green robe, looked like a choir robe, snatched off somebody's drapes in their house. And he puts that on and he grabs this book, and then he proceeds to mimic like a black Baptist minister. And that's when I said, man, I can relate to that. I grew up in the black church. Man, this would be great. This would be great if it was all black. And bam, that's when the light went on. And I started thinking, what would it be like if this room was full of black people and everybody on stage was all black? I said, that would be a great, exciting evening if I could bring these two bodies together. And I had already started to plot and plan how I was going to make this happen. So that was March 1985. By August 85, I was in business. And really, the rest is history.
So, I don't know what Nisha just Anyhow, Mr. Michael Williams, what did you like about him? I'm so happy to call him my mentor now. He's real cool. He's a cool man.
He is. Probably one of the biggest things that I can take from this is the level of execution, right?
Yeah.
The realizing of a need, right? And then, of course, to see it forth that quickly. Remember, March of 1985, right? And he was full-fledged running in August of that same year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, to bring it to that feat, right? To continuously have, of course, A-listers come in. I mean, there's if you can go ahead and look online. I think we had a clip last time as well, how Magic Johnson was in the audience, right? And the host at the time, Robin, he went into, of course, he was dressed as a woman, sat on Magic Johnson's lap, right? And the whole crowd was just like bugging. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Great things. So we've had some legends so far. We've also had some serious topics. So if anyone went to Afrofest this year, you might be aware of a little bit of a shadeism issue that came up. Let's run that clip from our shadeism. I can't remember.
Whether
Segment.
you like yourself or not, the universe has a covenant with you, melanated people. And you have to accept that, right? And that gift is your melanin. And whatever race that came after you, that is recessive of those genes, that is lying to you on a daily basis because they have the power to control your history and your mindset. It's telling you the gifts that the universe has given you pretty much are no good. But the same gifts that the universe has, the same gifts that the universe have given you are the same gifts that sustain this universe. So you have to know yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to know yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to know yourself. You cannot rely on the information, the kindness, or the quote-unquote benevolence of a people that never put you in first thought anyway. You know,
see where I got
that's
her
just a
on?
thought right there.
Why, oh boy, oh boy.
I like the way you're just reclining right about now. You look real relaxed.
You know what? Like, I'm getting used to, like,
Switching angles?
yeah, man. I'm pro at this now. Y'all can't switch angles like me.
Cool, y'all.
Anyhow, shadeism. Speaking of which, you are a lovely cocoa brown today.
It's the sun's fault.
I know.
I give thanks to Ra in his full glory.
And I'm getting a little bit of sun now.
Yeah.
You don't seem sure about that.
Well, as long as you're sure, I'm okay.
So that topic was interesting because, you know what, it sparked a lot of conversation.
It did.
It's interesting how certain things we think have been gone are still very much an issue.
Well, Sister made something very apparent, especially in that clip, how there is a covenant between us and, of course, and the Creator, right? And the fact that, of course, us as being melanated people and where we've coming from, right, from the earth, right, from the dark, that rich soil, right. So of course that's embedded in our, of course, our DNA and our makeup, right. So now, for us to have adopted and as well as that adapted to that type of mentality over the millennia, not even just years, but millennia, right? And for it to still be a subject today, it's still alarming. I mean, it still shows in regards to how long of a road that we still need to travel in order for us to be 100% comfortable in regards to who we are as a people.
Very, very true. So we have a couple more clips. You know what? We might save one of them to the end since we're kind of talking about this.
Why not?
So,
Why not?
right?
Why not?
Okay, so another thing that's going on alongside shadeism, which is since everyone's on this whole shady thing, there's some, like, who knew that Toronto would end up being like this grimy? Like, we hear about people getting shot up in the States and things like that, but, like, who knew, that it would come here?
You know, what happens, of course, south of the border slowly trickles down over here. You know, let's look back to the 80s, of course, when Ronald Reagan was in power.
You
Right?
remember this, you're old enough.
Well, I've known the stories.
I just threw shade.
I do remember the stories.
Go ahead.
Right, and of course, you know, those after-school programs were cut in the States, right? And of course, eventually it found its way here, regarding, of course, after-school programs being cut here, right? Those who went to, of course, those after-school programs are now have nothing else to do, so they're outside, they're being a target, right? Not only there's that, of course, now you have, you know, the infiltration of drugs, right? The infiltration now, of course, of guns as well, you know? And apparently, you know, people are going to bubble, you know? And that attitude has stemmed, of course, to a lot of things which is taking place. You know, let's take 1990s now, of course. Once again, Michael Harris is in power, right? Cuts, education, right? Nursing, right? And so on and so forth. So there's a shortage of jobs in certain sectors. Now, not even just those certain sectors, but now you have a shortage of just everyday services, right? Can't find a daycare center for your child.
Yeah, things are getting tough out here, though.
You know what I'm saying? So that breeds, of course, it's type of survivalist mentality, right? You have to begin to get aggressive.
So what about what happened at Danforth? You know what? We are going to say those last two videos to the end. What about what happened at Danforth? What is that? How does that explain? Because, of course, they're just marking it off as a mental health illness.
You know, in my opinion, you see, the conspiracy theorist of me, right, thinks, of course, you know what? Are they doing just to go ahead and push this agenda, right? Because, face it, carding is coming back.
Oh, carding's coming back. Might
Right.
as well prepare your kids.
Right?
Tell them.
The profiling, the carding, all that of this is coming back. Tavis will be back on the streets, regardless if they call it Tavis or they give it another name. And we explained last segment in regards to the 4 basic stages of Racism.
Go over them one more time for people.
So the initials EMER, of course, emergency, right? E for establishment. M.
I messed this up last time. I'm like, that's not how you spell emergency.
Yes. M for maintenance. E for expansion, and R, which is the most deadly, which is refinement. This is where now you find the less of the violence, but more now in the coloring of words.
Euphemisms.
Perfect.
You like that, eh?
I do.
What happens when you're an English master? You can say words like euphemism.
Yes. But can't spell emergency.
But I can't spell emerge. You know, whatever, haters. Anyhow, so you know what we will do? We will save that. We're gonna continue on that because we do have 2 more clips from some guests who've had something very powerful to say. Our favorites, of course, Mr. Robert Small and Uncle Louie. But for now, you know what? Let's spring into the good of what's happening in Toronto.
Yes, by means.
And we have some wonderful, wonderful people doing wonderful things, especially one young lady who, you know what I appreciate about her and why we brought her on to the show today is the fact that she does do everything. She does it all. And for everyone out there who's like, oh my God, you know, I'm too busy. First of all, I'm starting to get tired of that word busy. I like to use the word focused now. She's focused enough to get all the work that she needs to get done. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to the one and only Miss Winnie Holder. We'll see you guys soon.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Do you care what people say about you? Hell no. I'm going to tell you why. 1, I know who I am. When you know who you are, nothing phases you. 2, I pay my bills. 3, I feed myself. I clothe myself. Best advice to you guys out there, mind your business. Don't worry about other people's numbers. You will get there. And just trust the process. It gets worse before it gets better. And the rest will follow. Other people can say whatever in the world they want to say about you, but they're entitled to their opinion, and you're entitled to yours, and you're entitled to whether you choose to take it or not. And I'm telling you, if it's not positive, drop them. That's why I don't care what people say about me.
I'm trying to be like Winnie right now and do like
Did you want me to hold that?
the most.
Do you want me to hold that?
It's not helping though.
No, not at all. You know what? I'm just gonna leave you struggling
Okay,
over
yeah,
there.
because I was trying to do the most right now, and I got it.
a master.
All right, well, so welcome back, guys, to Here to Help You, and I have the fabulous. We met this young lady last year. That's when we were still at Carib 101.
Yes.
With the little Dege studio that we had back there.
Stop it.
It was
Stop
Dege.
it.
Compared to this, it was Dege.
Come on, stop it.
It was nice to us then, but now it's Dege. So I'd like to introduce the amazing, incredible, do-it-all Miss Winnie Holder. Welcome. 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 Claps all around. Claps all around. Okay, girl. So, Miss Do Everything. First of all, where did you even come from, girl? Like, you're always doing something.
Okay, so I'll start it off with just to give you an idea of who I am. When I applied for college,
Okay, here we go. Let's start.
I literally picked the furthest college that accepted me and was like, okay, deuces. That was Sudbury, by the way, guys. So let's start there.
Wow.
Yep, let's react. So then I went
Not
to
even a
Sudbury.
Windsor?
No,
Like,
Sudbury.
Way out in the bush.
In the boonies, okay, with the wild animals. Okay, so it was different, obviously. And from that, though, I feel like it did lead to what I am doing now. So
Okay.
I randomly went there, but I feel like it was a path that was just destined to be. I landed like I'm going to Jamaica. Okay, anyways, I was there, took the Greyhound bus.
She landed.
Yes. Did it
And,
come in from the PN? Yes.
She landed for sure.
And then I was in the public relations program, which I just picked. It just happened to be at that school and the furthest place.
Okay.
And then the program was actually like, it was like meant for me. Like, you know, some people, they go to college like, oh, my program sucked. No, this program was for me.
You
like,
got it. It was it.
yeah,
right away.
and then like I'm the type of person that reads billboards and everything, like random small things, fine prints. And then I randomly like ran for the SAC office. I got elected.
Beautiful.
For the director of communication, and things just started to like blossom. So anyways, I was homesick throughout that all, and once
'Cause
I
you
was
were in
done,
Sudbury.
yes, I was so ready. I was so ready to go back home.
Of course.
So I went back home, but then everything was the same. So I was like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
For real.
So then I was looking in the PR field, which is really competitive in Toronto, and I wasn't getting anything. So for like a good like 10 months, I was a bit down, and I was just, I'm a creative person, so I was just using whatever I could think of. I always was running from hair. I did not want to be a typical traditional hairstylist. No,
Got it.
I did not want to do that. But even though I did hair like throughout high school, I did my hair since I was 8. My mom
just been
allowed
doing
me
it.
like, oh my gosh, my hair was a mess. But it ended up me branding myself. I created Winnie effects. I created my first logo for fun. I just started like pushing this Winnie effects. I started to do hairs, even got clients from like Kijiji.
Nice.
And I just realized like I was PRing myself. And then eventually I started to freelance, started to work with others, just to practice my skills, see what exactly, how I can see exactly my skill sets. So I was doing things for free, helping out Tashika Mason,
Yes.
Brooke Wright, Erin Knight, even my mentor now, PR Diva, which is the host of my hair show.
That's right.
And then it was just, everything started to build. And then I was like, okay, if I am going to do hair, let me be the best in it. So I went to hair school. I did apprenticeship. I just finished in March.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And then I got a lot of comments like, okay, you got to pick one, PR or hair. I'm like, I want to do both.
Absolutely. Pick one. No.
I got to do both. I
Right.
want to do both.
Right.
And then I started to do this research, and there's the Broner Brother hair show, other people doing hair shows in Toronto, and I'm like, that would be the perfect way to marry hair and PR.
And PR.
There you go.
And there you have it.
Wonderful.
Wow, Hair Expo.
Whoa Hair. Whoa Hair Expo. So let's talk about, because we do have some vendors who we're going to kind of show the videos for them. But tell me, okay, why did you put whoa?
Okay, so
Whoa.
it's really simple. It's my initials.
Okay, nice.
WOH, Winsome Olivia Holder.
Oh, easy.
And
Whoa.
whoa is, I do a lot of whoa stuff, so it was just perfect. My PR brand is Whoa Communications,
Okay.
and then when I was thinking of names, I was brainstorming names. I also had a friend, Tizzy, that was assisting me as well. We were just going through names. Name? No.
No, my name is Winsome Olivia Holder. Put some respect on it, okay?
That was actually my slogan, win some, never lose some, that I got elected with.
You got
love
elected,
it.
right?
Yeah.
It works.
You
It
see?
works, definitely.
So sorry, hi, Mom and Dad.
Question for you. So, although hair and of course and the public relations has been a perfect marriage, how have you been able to go ahead and balance the two outfits for yourself?
Okay. Well, hair is what pushes the PR. I call it hair as I go. Because I'll use that to
You're
pay.
Miss Catchy Phrase, boy. Wow, everything has a phrase to it. I'm just making you start phrasing things. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of ideals. That's the problem. So sorry, what was the question?
I know, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Right?
I'm so
I know.
sorry.
Yes, you are.
It was all the phrases.
There you go. The balance.
Okay.
The balance. How are
balance.
you able to go ahead and balance between the two? Because yes, although they're married, right? In this case, of course, we have the communication side and the hair side. But now, how difficult it is for you to go ahead and put balance between the two? Like the hat, the communications hat comes off, and of course, in the hair, the hair.
Hairstylist.
There you go. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like, okay. How will I answer this? Okay, so I feel like
PR.
I'm developing my PR right now, right? So right now, as much as I'm doing PR, it's more right now I'm gonna represent through my show, through showcasing what I can do for myself, will showcase what I can do for others, right?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
So right now I'm focusing on myself, crafting the best path for me, so that when someone wants to maybe hire me to do a job for them, I already have these tools that I even struggle with myself, knowing how it feels, and then I can also assist them way faster and way easier.
Because you've done it.
Yeah, because I've done
You've
it.
done it. You've done it for yourself.
Wonderful.
And you've worked
Exactly.
hard for yourself, which means you will work hard for others, and people will see the work
Exactly.
that you put.
That's the plan.
See, the thing about that's interesting is that it's something that I wish a lot of people would get. You've got to work on yourself first before
Yeah.
you can even attempt.
Because
It's-
I've learned that through freelancing.
You've got to, right?
Yeah.
So, one of the toughest lessons you've learned.
Toughest lessons. Oh my gosh. So I gotta ask for help. I do. Everyone thinks I have a team, and I don't. And even like, oh, you have like high ticket people on your thing. Why can't you offer an incentive? And I'm just like, I know that I'm 100% supporter. I always, if I can, I do. So it's just like, I'll take the compliment, but it's just like, I'm starting too.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm trying to provide a platform, a one-stop platform where it's not just an event. You're getting brand awareness. I'm trying to bring as much media. It's like everyone is going to be benefiting. There's something for everyone that they can take away from. And that's kind of what I try to stick towards. But the hardest thing, I guess, yeah, like asking for help.
Asking for help.
Because I cringe. I don't know if it's a pride thing. I don't know what it is.
Is it a control thing?
It's not even control. Because the moment someone asks me, oh, do you need help? It's like, it's like, oh, really? Like,
thank you.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
it's like, really? Like, I accept it. It's not like,
Okay.
oh, no.
Okay,
It's just
okay.
they have to make the first initiative
I
for
see.
me, I
Oh,
guess.
you just don't ask.
I just don't
first.
ask.
But
yeah.
if they come to you, why don't you ask?
I don't know. I still don't know. I'm figuring it out. I'm learning. I've asked a lot, though. I've learned a lot.
For this,
Yeah,
you've been asking.
Yeah,
That's good.
I've
Yeah.
been breaking through that, so
Good.
that's how I
Dave?
got to get everyone on this thing.
So let's talk about some of the people, because we're gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna go into a quick video, because you have a lot of like vendors, you have a lot of stylists actually coming from out of the country and everything. So we're gonna go into that in the next segment. I'm gonna play a small segment from one of your panelists as well. Fly with me, Ms. Wright.
Oh, that's Brooke Wright, yeah?
Yes, Ms. Wright. So could you just play that for us quickly, and we'll actually go right into the commercial. And then when we come back, we're going to talk to you about World Communications, about this event particularly, what people are to expect from this event, and what's more to come from you.
Yes.
Yeah? All right.
Sounds good.
So watch this video. This is Ms. Wright, and she's with, actually, I'll do a little bit of an intro for her. She's an award-winning entrepreneur, author, speaker, and a mentor, and she graces many platforms, transparently expressing her story of real-life trauma and triumph. So this is just some of what, you're not just doing here, you're having stories as well here. So let's hear what Ms. Wright has to say.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
So we are back. We are back with the wonderful do-it-all Miss Winnie, Miss Winsome Olivia Holder. The freshy name.
Stop it.
The original Winsome.
Stop it.
Just saying. Dad, don't do that ever again. Okay? Never. She's like, yeah, of course. The name, yes,
the
girl.
freshy name.
Love it. Dave wants to name his children Davina. That's what he wants to name his daughter. What the heck is that, guy? No, it's not. That's just taking his name and adding INA to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's different. Devani and Davina. Davina
What's
sounds like
that?
she's 98.
What's
Anyhow, it's off Dave now. Back to
I
Winnie.
guess we're together.
Oh, good.
So, Miss Winnie, let's talk about the event. So that was, just so you guys know, that's one of the vendors. So this event seems to have everything. Tell me what's happening on this day. So let's start from what's happening at Woo?
Woo, whoa, wah. Okay.
What's
okay.
happening?
So, a lot. Doing the most with Winnie. Okay. So, first we have Mickey the Barber coming straight from LA, flying in to Toronto to teach her exclusive class. It's the hair unit class. Man wigs, I guess. Toupees. Call it what you want.
Hair weaves.
Hair weaves.
There's men weaves.
She will be coming to teach her exclusive class. Her class, she is amazing. She'll be providing kits. It includes everything except the scissors and the cordless clippers. And she'll be providing the mannequin heads, everything, showcasing how to apply it on, the vendoring, where to get the hair for the units, everything educational. This is a 4-hour class.
Wow.
This will start off the whole Wear Expo experience.
Nice.
We have people flying in from different places just to attend this class.
Very cool.
And then once that is all out the way, we will officially start the Woe Hair Expo at 2 p.m.
All right.
2 p.m., everyone will be showcasing live. So the theme is the final look. So there's hairstylists, makeup artists, barbers, fashion designers. They will be showcasing everything live, makeup live. And once that is done and they're ready, the models are ready, they'll be dressed and there will be a hair fashion showcase.
What?
Wow.
Yes,
Very
that will
cool.
end off the night. So we'll give them the whole day to get prepped. Everyone gets to see it live, ask questions. I call it the look and learn booths, show and tell,
Right.
whatever you want to call it. In between that, because it's an expo, there will be pop-up markets, and there will also be panel discussion. We have Tina, Brooke, Major Fade, which he just had his expo, his barber expo last week.
Okay.
A lot of these people on my panel have their own hair shows as well that they're doing.
Nice.
So we have Diana. She has the Beauty in You hair and makeup. And then we have Stashin, which I'm also participating in her Braids for AIDS on the day before.
That's right,
Lovely.
Saturday.
Yeah,
That's right.
Lovely.
I'll be there for that
exactly.
too. Braids
So
for
we'll be
AIDS.
there supporting that as well.
Beautiful.
Prior to a little cross promotion we decided on. And then we have, like I said, Tina, where she actually used to do the Cake for You. Cake Your Way. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But she is known for, she's Cake God. And now she's an author. She had passed that on to her sister. So now she's an author.
Okay.
Publishing a book called,
I didn't get it.
darn.
I know.
In between, some hair in between or something like that. I'm sorry about that. I don't recall it, but she is doing great things. She's partnered with Indigo and also Brooke as well. She's doing amazing things around mental health.
Wonderful.
So a lot of the panelists have a lot to say from different angles. We have a good lineup of hairstylists as well. So we have Trisha, Aita, Charlene, even Aisha, who's from Clore Representative, which is also one of our giveaway sponsors.
Oh, lovely.
And then we have Kai as well. And then we have a few barbers. We have Tristan. He's also a stylist, so he'll be showcasing his styling work as well as his barbering skills. And then Mickey the barber will be there during the expo. You can pick at her brain. She's going to be doing a greet and meet.
Nice.
We have special performances by Randell, who is the CEO and founder of Rise how do you say it?
Edutainment?
Edutainment.
There you go.
So he's amazing. He's my we grew up in Orton Park, the hood. So to just see both of us
Absolutely. That
grow.
Rise. Yeah.
Oh, rise.
Yeah, that Rise is fantastic.
Exactly. So it's just amazing. He's amazing. His poetry is going to be amazing. So make sure you guys come. We have Faiza, who is an R&B Toronto singer as well. I'm the fact that she even committed to my show, I'm her groupie. She doesn't even know.
You got a groupie. You have another groupie. You have another groupie. We have groupies. We have groupies.
Yeah, she's amazing. So she'll be there as well. And all these people are helping me out. They're all sponsoring their time. Other than Mickey the barber, I had to fly her in, but she's amazing, so she's worth it. And then everyone else is sponsoring their time. From Erica, my mentor, I used to help her out with African Fashion Weekend, Afrofest, and then we have the face of African Fashion Week 2017 winner, Zubida.
Oh no!
So she'll be there.
Look at you! Look at you, girl.
She'll be there. We have some special fashion designers that will be popping up. Like Alicia and Jalen should be in the house, my fashion. So, and then we have a lot of sponsors. Let's not forget those.
Let's go over our sponsors. Let's see. So these are the people that you asked for help.
Asked for help.
She asked, guys.
I asked.
Asked for help. Okay, let's go over some of these sponsors. Who do you have sponsoring you this year?
Okay, so we have Curls and Confidence, which is sponsoring giveaways. We have We Craft Toronto, which there's more of these shirts to come.
Okay.
So you guys may be able to get them.
Man. I want
There's
a t-shirt.
other ones too with this face on it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So they're really hot.
Ooh.
And I was gonna wear it, but you said no dark colors, so.
Oh, with the black one? With
Yeah, with the face on it.
It's nice.
Yeah, so
It's a nice shirt.
let's blame Simone.
Really? It's okay. You know what? Now, but no, the good thing is now people are going to want to see it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Are they on sale?
yes, but also giveaways.
Okay, so there's giveaways and sales for the
Yeah.
t-shirts. Okay, I hope I get one.
Okay, so then we have our sponsored media like the K Scope, Talk and Sip, our red carpet host. She is spicy and fierce. She has style for Taraji, a lot of people.
Nice.
She is amazing. So she'll be doing the interviews with everyone on this show. And then we have the main host, which will be controlling the flow of the night, which is Erica, PR Diva. And then we also have Foresight that will be covering it, Snapped, and then we have a bunch of vendors from, where do I start? We have Natural, we have Divine, we have JV Associates, shout out JV Associates. They have the sickest African prints, everything, like, the culture is real. Oh, wow. And then we have Shops Moscato, we have Parker Hugh. She has amazing boots.
I saw them. Her boots are hype. Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna get one.
Yeah. Yeah, those are hype. Yes.
We have Allure. We have Allure Carnival / Venom in the building. They'll be showcasing
the new outfits.
Their outfits.
Oh boy.
And they're gonna be doing hair and makeup live tutorial.
Look at that.
So that will be a part of the runway. We also have a costume giveaway from our sponsor, K Dreads. She'll be having her model walking around in the costume, and a lucky person can just join a week before. Free costume. There you go. Just join the parade.
Lovely.
So there's even, we have Royal Collection. So we have a few hair companies there. The Alight Company, which is also doing a giveaway for bundles. Winnie Effects will be partnering with Elite as well, and we'll be doing a wig. We'll be giving away a wig, custom-made wig. And there's so many things, little things that make this event really special. And I planned it all for you, all by myself, and I just want you guys to come.
Honestly,
and as you know, I do the most with Winnie, so as much as it's a long day, we have to turn up. So
always. Never stop, girl.
So after party.
Oh, I have a clip. Hold on. Can you throw that clip of who's going to be there? Fling it up. I want to see this. Please. I wish. I know she's so hot though.
Her hair.
Khalees?
When I was young, grade 9, I wanted my hair gray. What? You're crazy. Now the world's doing their hair gray.
For real.
I could have started it.
It would have been all you. Trust me.
Yeah.
All you. So those DJs, you have some special DJs that night. DJ Soul Sweet.
DJ Soul Sweet.
Ever Ready.
Matic.
Yeah, and Asha.
DJ Asha.
Sound. So
yes.
That's who you heard tearing it up. I don't know exactly who was who back there, but one of them was tearing it up with Miss Khalees bubbling in the front. So before we let you go, let's talk about the fact that we have a ticket
giveaway.
To give away. So, what's our question going to be? What's our question going to be for everybody? I have one, but I don't know if you guys want to use it still.
I'll use it.
Okay. What is a man weave? The right name for a man weave. Dave's getting one, by the way.
Yeah.
We've talked to
What camera? This one over here? Hold on, let me shake my head properly.
Yes, he's getting one.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
gonna make. He's getting a man weave just to try it out. Okay. He's gonna get a
Put it in my
one.
beard.
But
I need that ZZ Top
listen,
joint.
Everyone, comment below whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. We're gonna be checking both. Whoever comes up with the correct answer will get this free ticket.
Free ticket.
You guys can come down here, pick it up, and this is going to be on the 29th, which is on the Sunday. So you have up until, let's give until Friday.
Yeah.
You have until Friday to put in the answer. You can comment, of course, and share this out. And the question is, what is the correct name for manweave? And as a bonus, who is coming here to teach this class?
Yeah.
Good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Winnie, I want to thank you, and we are going to be in partnership because I love the fact I want to make sure that we give you the support you need without you having to ask for the help because you're doing the most, but you're doing great things. The fact that you've pulled something like this together is incredible. Like, kudos to you and more, Winnie. Win some.
And let's not forget Canadian Cancer Society.
Yes. Tell them about that before we leave, please.
Okay.
Sign us out, girl.
Okay, guys. So as you know, it's a hair show, and I wanted to bring it all together. So I partnered with the Canadian Cancer Society. We have a page up. It's called Whoa Donate CCS.
Beautiful.
And we'll be collecting funds, and also just had someone sign up today to have their hair cut to
Oh, wow.
donate it. So
Congratulations.
yay!
Yes, congratulations.
Good for you, Winnie. Honestly, thank you so much for joining us for a moment. For everyone out there who says things cannot be done, yes, they can. Apparently. If you really want to do it. She was up with me last night. We were talking at like 1:30 in the morning, like, yeah, okay, we should go to bed now.
But it still lagged.
we still had things we need to do. I want to thank you so much for coming in. This is going to be a success. I don't want to say wish or good luck. No, this will be a success. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and know that you have like support from here to help you in my TCN TV. We got you, girl.
Thank you.
We're gonna
For
push
sure.
you out there.
For sure.
Everybody,
No worries.
you know what to do. Miss Winnie, Whoa Hair Expo this weekend on Sunday, July the 29th. Get there, be there, and please, free ticket. Answer the question below. And next week, we're gonna actually have Winnie do the hair weave on Dave. It's gonna be wonderful. So tune in. We'll see you guys next segment. It's gonna be great. I swear. He's shaking his head. He's doing it. He's doing it. It's no?
Think about it. Take a second.
Okay. See you guys in a bit.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Branding.
Isn't energy great?
Very
Oh,
much so,
branding?
branding.
Yes,
Yes,
branding.
let me brand.
That was awesome.
Energy is wonderful.
I love her energy.
Yes, you know, and her dedication and commitment is something that everybody can go ahead and learn from,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
The fact that she's a one-woman team, right? So you can just imagine now if she actually had an actual full-fledged working
And she's
team,
going to one
right?
day.
And by
At the
means,
rate she's going?
exactly, right? And it's excellent how she aligned herself with certain partnerships, right? It's one thing that we have to understand, you know, from a lot of things which have happened over the course of the years, right? Whether events, through conferences, and so on and so forth, is that we have to establish the right partnerships,
That's right.
right? And of course,
Absolutely.
everything will go ahead and flourish.
Absolutely. I completely agree. So, speaking of partnerships, we had a few partnerships that have extended because of this show. Some of our partners, the ones we were mentioning before, Mr. Robert Small.
Yes, yes.
And Mr. Louis Mart. I knew that. I was going to say Marsh, and then I was like, uh-oh. Is it March or Marsh? Is it a CH or an SH?
It's a CH.
I did it.
Yes.
So let us actually, we're doing a rally tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to the No Gun Violence rally.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Do we have a flyer for that?
I think we do have one popped out.
Yeah.
There we go. The Peace Rally.
The Peace Rally.
The
That's going on.
Topaz restaurant.
That's in the West End.
Something like that.
Shepherd West-ish. And why is that important right now, Dave? Why is this important?
For the fact that there's always been and you can check the patterns, especially during the summer. You've always seen the increase of gun violence taking place, especially during the summer months. I think with the sensationalization of the media standpoint, from what Mayor John Tory has said about, of course, rooting out thugs, right? From the fact that, they have went ahead and collaborated and now put more boots on the ground, so to say, right? In certain areas at specific times, and especially what happened over, a couple of days ago with in the Danforth area. I think
boots weren't in the right place. Unfortunately.
We'll get to that in a moment. But it's very important that we as a community, we have to stand for something. Right? I'm not saying, of course, this Peace Rally is going to be, of course, the combination of all things to happen. But there are a lot of people out there in our community, right, who do not like what is happening, right? And the fact that more people who can come together and voice that opinion and meet more and more people in certain areas, right, it will help us out in the long run.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't know about rallies and stuff. I've always had a thing with them because I feel like it's good to talk about it, but what goes past the talking, right? That's always been my thing.
Yes.
What goes past the talking? That's it. It's just we've got to be doing a little bit more, and people are like, well, what, right? Well, there has to be some type of, again, collaboration amongst people with an actual intention to move forward in action.
Right. I totally get it. Right. And who's not to say that, the right people who do come in place for this rally tomorrow, right, don't begin something or don't start something, a spin-off or something, right? I hope so. Because at the end of the day, we're looking at let's face it, right? When we commit murder, right, on our own is genocide. Right, and so if we continue to go ahead and wipe out, of course, a generation, not even just black people, but males, right? What does that say for our future?
What does it say for our future?
Right.
Well, we had Mr. Robert Small, and he had some things to say about even how kind of media has been spinning this whole violence. And let's see what Mr. Small had to say about all of this.
Sometimes the media focuses on blacks who commit crime, and once again, I repeat, blacks, like individual black people committing crime. And meanwhile, back to the ranch on page 9 of the Toronto Sun, on the, deep in the internet, there's all of these images of like white people committing crimes every day that are not focused on, right?
Okay.
And we also have to be mindful of that, and also we also have to keep in mind that as a community, right, that while yes, these people are people within our community, but they're not symbolic of our community as a whole.
That's true.
Right? And oppressed people in a racist society are always made to feel like individual people that are bad are somehow symbolic of that community. Meanwhile, the million people in our community that went along their day yesterday and over the weekend that didn't do nothing are not symbolic of that community. So you have a million people.
Gotta love Mr. Small. What up, Robert?
Peace, peace, family.
All right.
He said something very important there. That number one, we have to be mindful in regards to the media, right? I think that, especially now, let's compare, right? Of course, the shootings that happened over the weekend, right? And let's compare, I guess, this one incident which happened in Danforth, right? The language which has been used, of course, when it comes to us, right? And now the language which will be used and continues to be used from here on in regarding this incident, right? It'd be interesting to hear if the mayor, right, said that this gentleman was a thug as well.
He's a terrorist.
Right? Or yes, because that's exactly the definition of a terrorist is someone who
inflicts terror.
Exactly, right? And this is exactly what happened, right? As opposed to, these thugs, right? Who he wants to go and uproot and get rid of, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's interesting, but one of the beautiful things that Robert did say is that it's not symbolic of our community as a whole.
As a whole. It's very true.
Right? I mean, not all of us shoot guns or carry knives or sling drugs.
Well, I have a knife.
Two of us do, right?
See? There goes that story.
No, it's not true.
Not everyone does. Not everyone does.
Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, those who are committing, these nefarious crimes, I mean, they're not symbolic of us as a whole. And I think that's the one thing that we as a people have been fighting for a long time, right? And I think, eventually we're going to get it right in regards to, making sure that we control the narrative, right? And further down the road, we'll be able to go ahead and deal with our people the way we need to, so that way things like this do not happen.
Very true. Very, very true. So how about, let's take a look at what Uncle Louie had to say before we leave today. Mr. Uncle Louie. Mr. Uncle Louie.
Mr. Uncle Louie. He'll love that one.
Mr. Uncle.
What about now, taking on the fact that there's been a so-called collective meeting between the mayor, of the premier, right, and as well as, of course, all other heads of staff. Do you think this kind of plays into now Doug Ford's support of Tavis?
Exactly. Look, it's not difficult to see what he's doing. He's going to meet with all the people that he employs or who employs him, right, to discuss this. If they had a solution, that solution would have been on the table before. So meeting with Doug Ford, who I'm already seeing the mayor talking about thugs. That word was used by Rob Ford. I don't believe in hug a thug programming.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already seeing that narrative being expressed by the mayor. So the two of them are going to be cohorts. They're looking for somebody to blame, and they're going to be blaming our chief, Mark Saunders. We've given him all the resources to do the job. He was not able to do the job. So it's going to give them an excuse to bring in the person that they want, right, that will bring in or be more supportive of carding, profiling, and that type of policing strategy along with Tavis.
Mr. Uncle Louie.
Leave me alone. Okay. I'm being respectful. Mr. Uncle Louie.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
left me now. Anyhow, go ahead. I know you have something to say.
I mentioned this before, and Uncle Louie went and confirmed it as well. And by means, with the, the money which is allocated towards officers putting the overtime, regardless of what they want to call it, Tavis is coming back. Right? And as we mentioned it earlier in the beginning of the show, refinement as the last stage and the most deadliest of stages, right? It's so deadly that we're going to have leaders in our community who are going to say that this is the best deal that we've got. That's how deadly this thing is, right? They said it when Cardin came around and they came up with this proposed idea, we can get a receipt, right? Now they've allocated some money towards, youth funding programs, and as well as, of course, having these police officers patrol the streets in certain areas.
Not Danforth.
Apparently not, right? So it's going to be interesting in regards to what our community response will be, right? And from here on in, it is coming down to in regards to how are we going to teach ourselves, right? How we can go home at the end of the day once we've been approached by an officer, right?
True.
Having a lawyer on speed dial, regardless if it's a African legal clinic, right? The Black Action Defense Committee, or it's going to be your own lawyer, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to learn how to go ahead and protect ourselves.
Truth. So I'm hoping you guys and again, this show was a little bit of a mixture of to see where we've come from, what we've done so far this season. So obviously, if you want to see more on the shows that we did in the first and the second segment, you can tune into those on YouTube or Facebook. Definitely, of course, comment, like, and share on some of these issues. And we have a show coming on after this, but obviously you want to say goodbye to everybody.
Before I do, for those, every roster out there, we have to big up His Imperial Majesty, the birthday today.
Oh, Haile Selassie?
That's right.
Big up yourself.
123, although, of course, the physical flesh, that part of the energy